Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and you are looking at the first call out at the 2025 Arnold Classic. Come on, get to the chopper. What a lineup. Everybody brought some great condition. We have Akeem Williams, Andrew Jack, Samson Dauda, and of course, Derek Lunsford in the center. Brandon Curry looked outstanding, as did William Bonac. And, of course, they went through the poses, and I could not help but notice Andrew Jack has introduced us to his tongue. Made me a little uncomfortable, I have to say. So they did go through the poses, and then they dropped William Bonac and Akeem Williams, put them into a second call-out, as you can see here, with James Hollingshead. One of my favorite. He actually looked pretty good. Haven't seen him in a little while, so it was a big question mark. How is he going to look? And Sean Clarita, he looked fantastic, but he's in the second call-out. And then you can see the first call-out here. They had Brandon Curry. Wow. So happy for Brandon Curry, and I got to tell you, he actually looked pretty darn good against Derek Lunsford. I believe one other YouTuber, I can't think of his name. He was saying that he was going to beat Derek Lunsford in a lot of poses. But having said that, guys, the judges snapped out of their love of Brandon Curry, and Brandon is good, guys. But they did narrow it down to a top three. As you can see, guys, this is your top three. One of these studs will hoist that Arnold Classics trophy. You can see Andrew Jack. He's not 100%. I'll be honest. I like the guy. I could sit here and give compliment city, but you guys are here for the truth, and he did look a little off. I'll admit. Derek Lunsford, he looked incredible. This was one of my favorite packages of Derek Lunsford of all time. And they did, of course, go through the poses. And they went through the poses 3 different occasions. They put these guys through the ringer. They even had Andrew Jack in the center. I like his front lat spread, but he did not open up as much as he could have, I think. And Samson, I don't know. He was a little bit not soft in the midsection, but here's a side tricep. He's not as peeled as he was at the Olympia, I don't think. He's big. He's huge. Is he beating Derek? Is he crushing Derek? He's crushing him. Derek is peeled and shredded to the dice, though. But when you look at those side shots in particular, the lag versus league, I mean, it's not even close, guys. But for Derek, and you could say the thing that's keeping Andrew Jack, I apologize, out of the runnings for a win here is the softer side of bodybuilding. The glutes, hamstrings, things of that nature, and even the back development itself. You can see Andrew in the center. Well, his back looks a little underwhelming compared to Samson Dauda and especially Derek Lunsford. But especially Samson Dauda. The rear lat spread here. Derek, I don't know, man. I do not know. Using these screenshots, he looks so much more peeled than obviously Andrew, but also Samson Dauda. The video footage, Samson, he looks pretty good. Dugout hamstrings, things of that nature. But I am here to tell you, Andrew Jack is winning some poses. Obviously Derek is, those back shots in my opinion. And Samson is winning maybe the most amount of poses. But it is definitely hard to say. And how I sometimes put it, it is hard to suggest. But at the end of the day, Samson Dauda, he is probably most people's pick. I think he may be doing enough to defeat Derek. He may be able to hold him off. But I am more impressed with Derek. If you compare his Olympia showing and this showing here, I think he's better. As far as Samson is concerned, I think he is a little fuller. His arms looked huge, I can tell you that. But the midsection did not quite have the separation that he did at the Olympia. And Andrew Jack, I just cannot get that tongue out of my mind. I mean, come on, man. Do the splits, those are cool. But seeing that big old tongue hanging out, I should do a poll. Tongue or no tongue? Some of you I want to call you freaks, but maybe some of you want to be called freaks. You like that big tongue, like the Undertaker. Great big long. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. That's your first call out. Let me know. Who do you have winning? Is it worth doing a poll? Am I totally blind? Is Samson Dauda eating Derek up? Or will Derek Lunsford rise again? Have a great one, guys.